Yo, what is going on, everyone? Well, guess what? Guess who's back at May Trucking after taking off about 6 months? Almost, it was closer to a year mark. I missed it a lot. A lot of things has changed though, and that's exactly what we're going to discuss in this video. Basically, the day I got back, I was back into the mentor program. I became what we call now a pilot mentor. May has started doing this thing, and it's expanding out to other terminals slowly. By my understanding, it's Brooks and Lebanon are the only two at this moment that have it, but Denver may have it, and all the other terminals may too. What happens is you spend 1 day in the classroom, 5 days on the pad, and the weekend, I believe, if you don't instantly just go with a mentor. So all together, you're getting about 5 days on the pad and a full day in the classroom, minus you're getting probably a couple hours every day. I'm not sure exactly how they do all that, but they do students. So these new students, they know more about the Blue Book coming out. In my understanding, with the 2 students that I've done so far with it, the new pilot program worked well for the first student. It was terrible for the second student. That student could not back, couldn't comprehend anything that was going on that was discussed previously in class, anything like that. Just nothing stuck with that driver, and I'm not going to say names or anything like that. But at the end of it, whenever you go to solo out, I've heard it's a lot stricter. And by my understanding, what I witnessed, it was a lot stricter than what it was previously. Previously, it was just the basic skills course that you see at the terminal, and that was it, and a test. You took your written test. That was it, though. Now it's a written test. It's 11 pages long. You're doing your skills course, and you're also having to do what we call a truck stop back, which is a 45. That's where all of these students are failing that I've noticed, is none of them can do that truck stop back. My second student did not want to listen, argued with me about it, stuff like that, and that was the reason why they weren't able to get it. But I think they're still there today trying to get it, and it's been like a week now. I do not believe that they will be hired after a few days of not retaining all the knowledge and everything like that. They passed the written test. They knew their hours of service and everything like that pretty well. It just comes down to the backing skills. May does not expect perfect backers out of it still. Like my buddy Dell, he was the one that originally started off pretty much the series between us May drivers talking about this, and I just wanted to post my thoughts on it. I'm in a love-hate relationship with it. It's good for some drivers. It's terrible for others. I feel like as students, you should be able to opt in, and as driver mentors, you should be able to opt in a driver. So if a new student comes in, they're like, "Oh yeah, I think I can learn all this in 3 days, 4 days." You run that 3 or 4 days with them. But if they don't get it, I feel like as a mentor, you should be able to not force, but talk to the driver development guys and talk them into like, hey, they're not understanding this stuff. They need longer. I feel like that one step alone would change the whole pilot program for the better. I feel like if we added in more speech for the mentors to speak up and be like, hey, they're not ready. But then you've got drivers that are going to use it as a money grab, because there's a raise for mentors now. It's $60 extra a day now if you're a pilot mentor than just the 30. So so there's always cons to everything, but I feel like even if they milk for the 60 and then they're like, oh yeah, they're definitely not ready, they should only get the 30 a day after that, because they're either not teaching, the student's not retaining it. And I feel like, yeah, okay, if they do need 2 weeks, 3 weeks out on the truck, they should get it. They deserve to get that, because we were given that as drivers. So we went from being one of the best set of trained drivers on the road. Honestly, I'm agree with Dell on this. We are at the same point or worse than Trans Am at this point, and it's disgusting. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry I have not been uploading. I've been back for about a month now. Anyway, guys, check out Dale's channel. I'll leave it in the link below. Anyways, you have a great day.